Your favorite apps didn't get lucky. 5 psychological tricks are engineered into them, each exploiting a different weakness in how your brain works. We're counting them down from obvious to nearly invisible, starting with the one hiding in plain sight. In the 5th place, the simple absence of a stop sign. Think about the last time you opened an app for a quick 2-minute check, only to look up 40 minutes later. That happens because the physical boundaries of the old internet, like clicking a next page button, have been erased. Instead, you get a seamless, bottomless feed. Behavioral science calls this the goal gradient effect. Naturally, your brain speeds up as you get closer to a finish line. But by removing page breaks, developers took away the finish line entirely. You keep searching for an exit cue that never comes, scrolling past stop signs you never knew were missing. In 4th place, platforms weaponize the fear of missing out to drag you back the moment you try to leave. While infinite scroll keeps your eyes glued to the screen, this mechanism applies heavy re-entry pressure. It exploits a fundamental quirk of human biology: loss aversion. We are hardwired to feel the pain of losing something much more intensely than the pleasure of gaining it. By using disappearing content windows, live indicators, and urgent countdowns, apps create an artificial clock. You aren't logging on to find enjoyment anymore. You are logging on to escape the anxiety of being left behind. In 3rd place, the screen stops being just a stream of content and becomes a mirror for your social standing. This is where apps transition from mere entertainment to a digital scoreboard. Every count, like, and reaction acts as social proof, telling your brain what matters based entirely on what other people approve. Suddenly, you are not just consuming information, you are measuring your own life against a curated baseline. It exploits a deep-seated human drive: social comparison. We naturally look to our peers to see where we stand, and apps turn that vulnerability into an active feedback loop. When the metric is tied directly to your own identity, the pull shifts from casual curiosity to a compulsive search for approval. In 2nd place, we find the absolute engine of digital attention: the slot machine mechanic. Think about why you pull down to refresh a screen. It is the exact same physical motion as pulling the lever on a slot machine, and the neurological response is identical. This relies on variable ratio reinforcement, a behavioral design where rewards arrive on an entirely unpredictable schedule. If every single pull brought an amazing post, you would eventually tire of it. If every pull brought garbage, you would abandon the screen. But by making the reward unpredictable, developers exploit a fundamental vulnerability in human biology known as reward prediction error. Most refreshes yield nothing but dull updates, but the occasional, unexpected hit triggers a massive dopamine surge in the ventral striatum. Your brain actually floods with more of this chemical during the tense anticipation of a reward than when you actually receive it. This engineered uncertainty shifts your checking behavior from a conscious choice into an involuntary habit loop of cue, routine, and reward. Because you never know when the jackpot is coming, the act of searching itself becomes the goal, ensuring you keep pulling that digital lever over and over. And finally, in 1st place, the system stops guessing what people want and begins studying you. The ultimate mechanism does not rely on static layouts or generic tricks. It is an adaptive feedback loop that grows stronger the more you use it. Every single tap, pause, skip, rewind, and repeated check is registered as a direct signal of your personal interest. If your thumb lingers on an image for even 2 seconds before scrolling past, that silent choice is instantly measured and logged. Through reinforcement learning, the algorithm automatically leans heavily into whatever already triggered a physical response, quietly rewriting the rules of what you see next. This works alongside your natural confirmation bias, ensuring that the curated stream feels immediately familiar, comfortable, and worth another minute of your time. We are no longer talking about simple, passive content. The system constantly modifies its predictions, turning your own brain chemistry against you. This mechanism takes the top slot because it completely abandons a one-size-fits-all approach. It does not just broadcast the same content to everyone. Instead, it shapes itself around your specific psychological vulnerabilities. The feed feels intensely personal because it is literally built out of your own past attention, transforming your own habits into the very cage that keeps you trapped on the screen. Across these 5 designs, one truth emerges. Your attention isn't wandering, it's being harvested. You aren't losing focus, you're just playing a rigged game. What will you choose next?